Okay, so today we're working on fractions on a number line. So I have 3 number lines here. The first thing we have to do is we have to figure out how many sections are on our number line. So when you're going through and you're trying to figure out how far you are in this race, remember we always think of it as a race. Well, here's a start line, and you run and you run and you run as fast as you can until you get to the end, to the finish line. So we have to count the sections. Don't count the tick marks. You'll get the wrong answer every time that way. So to count the sections, let's look here. We have 1 space, 2 spaces, 3 spaces, 4 spaces. So my total number of spaces that I'm looking at here is 4. Okay, so I know that's going to be my denominator every single time. Okay, that's going to be a 4, that's going to be a 4, this is going to be a 4. So if I started running here, and I was running, and I got this far, how many sections did I run? I just ran 1, right? So that is 1 out of 4, or 1/4. If I run here, I'm halfway through my race, right? But I ran 2 sections out of the 4. So this is 2/4. If I keep running, I've run 1, 2, 3 out of the 4 sections. Now I get to the end, I've run 1 whole race, which we could also number as 4/4. Okay, now I look down here. This race is marked off a little bit differently. I don't still have 4 sections, so I have to number it differently. Okay, I'm gonna count these sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's the total number of sections that I have, 6. So I know every single denominator is going to be 6. And I'm going to end, I already know this one, 1 whole is 6, 6. Okay, so now I just have to go through and I have to count how many sections. 1, 2, 6, because it's 2 out of 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, till I get to the end, 6, 6. Okay, now take a look here. This one's a little bit different because it starts with 0 and it ends with 2, not 1 anymore. Okay, so the easiest way to do this one is figure out, well, where's my halfway point? Okay, you can kind of count in if I wanted to. And right here is going to be my halfway point. Well, what is halfway in between 0 and 2? That's right, 1. Thank you, Luke, for the assist. All right, and I know this is 1, this is 2. So anything past here is what we call a mixed number, okay? But let's start right here first, in between 0 and 1. That's what I want to go with, 0 and 1. How many sections do I have? 4, right? So this would be 1 of those 4 sections. This one, 2/4. Here, 3/4. Now that gets us to 1, right? But this number line actually, it keeps going past that 1. So we got to keep going. This is 1. What would this be? It's more than 1. It's going to be 1 and 1/4. Okay, this one, 1 and 2/4. It's like I have to run 2 races back to back. I've ran 1 race. Okay, now 1 1/4, 1 2/4, 1 3/4, and then I get to 2, right? Which would be the same as 1 4/4, but we'll call it 2. So when you're thinking about number lines, remember to count the sections and then label the tick marks from there, okay?